Hello everyone. Welcome to our YouTube channel Premiere Next. In this video, you are going to get all information related to latest updates of the series Morbius introduction. Sony Pictures means to exploit the unexpected outcome of Toxin, extending its universe of Spider-Man characters by getting a vampire. It could feel somewhat odd front and center, however at that point once more, perhaps a vampire is less abnormal than an outsider symbiote that powers a man to move into a lobster tank. The establishment may not be prepared to slip the bed himself in with the general mishmash right now, yet that is little difficulty when these anti-heroic characters should be developed as an undeniable characters themselves. Perhaps Spider-Man will give Sony the kind of pseudo-dark universe establishment Universal can't exactly get to work, complete with a lot of half-heroes ducking it out with one another. Morbius, the following man-slice animal to enter this arrangement, is almost prepared to quit standing ready. Here is some of what we can anticipate from the living vampire when he dips into theaters. When will Morbius be released in theaters? Morbius was at first set for discharge on July 31, 2020. That date would have helpfully tried not to cover the delivery dates of both Dark Widow and The Eternals, which Sony and Marvel might well have worked through together as a feature of their turbulent common authority of Spider-Man. It was an intense decision, as well, to put it squarely in the center of the tentpole season. Obviously, similar to the remainder of the late spring 2020 film season, Morbius got itself another date, with Sony moving the living vampire as far as possible back to March 19, 2021. Indeed, even that wasn't far enough back, nonetheless, because of the significant timetable rearranging set off by the continuous COVID-19 pandemic, the studio knocked Morbius back once more, this time choosing a January 28, 2022 delivery date. In any case, only weeks before the book debut showed up, Deadline revealed that Drive yet again Morbius' cinema debut has changed so as not to rival Bugman, No Way Home, and presently has its eye determined to arrive at theaters on April 1, 2022. What is the plot of Morbius? Assuming you're bringing another person into a hero universe, they'd need to have that sweet history, correct? Morbius is the same, and Sony burned through no time establishing the vibe with an exceptionally fundamental outline of the plot. It is a repulsiveness activity story of a difficult researcher, in attempting to track down a remedy for an intriguing blood illness, coincidentally changed himself into a living vampire who, however sickened by his own bloodlust, decides to go after lawbreakers he considers contemptible of life. Dr. Michael Morbius at first lives as an ordinary man and Nobel Prize-winning organic chemist stricken with said sickness that disintegrates his red platelets. In comic congruity, he endeavors to fix it by designing a serum refined from the essential liquids of bats, then, at that point, attaching to an electric line to stun himself. As you would expect, this blockhead thought goes a piece astray and whoops. Presently Dr. Morbius is a science fiction vampire. That is the reason he's the living vampire, you see, in light of the fact that science. All of this is kept from Morbius' fiancée, Martine Bancroft, until he vanishes. When and where reality may be uncovered in the film versus the funnies will most likely be unique, yet in the source material, it includes a werewolf named, no joke, Jack Russell. Funnies, need to adore them. Someplace amidst this, Morbius and his best friend Loxia's crown will have a spat that will turn into the significant struggle of the film. All things considered, it's a norm out of the great history design, in addition to vampires. If you are watching this video on Facebook, please like and subscribe to our Facebook page, and if you are watching this video on YouTube, please click on the like button and do subscribe for the latest update.